The legend begins here with raw 7075 T6 aircraft-grade aluminum.
Heated to extreme temperatures, the metal is prepared for shaping. Thousands of tons of pressure forge the aluminum into a rough shape. The raw forging emerges, strong but undefined. Excess metal, known as flash, is trimmed away.
The parts are gathered for the critical heat treatment phase.
Baking the aluminum ensures it achieves maximum structural integrity.
Human eyes inspect every inch for imperfections.
Now, precision engineering takes over.
Computer-controlled cutters carve the metal with microscopic accuracy. The magazine well is hollowed out to exact specifications.
Pinholes are drilled for the fire control group.
The internal pocket is milled to house the trigger mechanism.
Threads are cut for the receiver extension tube.
The fire selector marking are engraved: safe, semi, and auto.
Every unit receives its unique identity and serial number.
Sharp edges are removed by hand to ensure smooth handling.
Tolerances are checked. There is no room for error.
Meanwhile, the upper receiver undergoes its own transformation. The rail system is cut for mounting optics.
The internal bore is machined smooth for the bolt carrier.
A precise hole is drilled for the gas tube alignment.
Threads are added to secure the barrel.
The machining is complete. The aluminum shines in its raw state.
Sandblasting removes tool marks and prepares the surface.
Chemical baths remove all traces of oil and debris.
The parts enter the anodizing tank for hardening.
Electricity builds a hard, protective oxide layer.
The iconic black finish is applied.
Sealing the surface locks in the color and protection.
Quality control ensures a flawless, uniform finish.
The heart of the rifle begins as a solid steel bar.
A deep hole drill bores the length of the barrel.
The rifling grooves are formed to stabilize the bullet. The barrel is profiled to reduce weight.
The distinctive notch for the grenade launcher is cut.
Muzzle protect for aircraft. Muzzle threads are cut for the flash suppressor.
The chamber is reamed to accept 5.56 NATO ammunition.
The barrel extension is torqued into place.
The critical gas port is drilled.
Hard chrome lining extends the barrel's life. The exterior is parkerized for corrosion resistance.
The barrel is now tough, durable, and ready.
The bolt carrier is machined from heavy steel.
Internal gas paths are drilled for the operating system.
The bolt head is machined with locking lugs. Heat treatment strengthens the bolt against high pressure.
Shot peening relieves stress in the metal.
The gas key is installed on top of the carrier. Staking ensures the screws never back out under recoil.
The bolt carrier group is assembled.
High-impact polymer is molded into the buttstock.
The pistol grip is formed from the same durable material.
Handguards are molded with internal aluminum heat shields.
The magazine body is stamped from aluminum sheet.
Springs are wound to feed ammunition reliably.
The magazine body is welded together.
A dry film lubricant ensures smooth feeding.
Tiny pins and detents are turned on Swiss lathes.
The trigger guard is stamped and bent into shape. The front sight base is cast from steel.
The birdcage flash hider is machined.
Assembly begins with the lower receiver.
The magazine catch is installed first.
The bolt catch is secured with a roll pin.
The pivot pin is installed to hold the upper receiver.
The trigger mechanism is dropped into place.
Pins are driven in to secure the trigger.
The hammer and its powerful spring go in next.
The safety selector is inserted. A detent keeps the safety selector crisp. The pistol grip secures the safety spring.
The buffer tube is screwed into the rear.
The castle nut is staked for permanence.
The recoil system is installed.
The stock slides onto the tube.
The lower receiver group is now complete. Please item for you.
Now we assemble the upper receiver. Arrow shell grease is applied to the threads.
The barrel is inserted into the upper.
The barrel nut is spun on by hand.
It is torqued to perfect specifications.
Perfect alignment is crucial for gas flow. The front sight base is slid onto the barrel.
Taper pins lock the sight base into the steel. The gas tube connects the barrel to the receiver.
The tube is pinned securely in place. The delta ring assembly is prepped.
The handguards snap into place to protect the shooter's hands.
The flash hider is timed and tightened.
The forward assist is installed. The Stortec.
The dust cover is attached to keep debris out.
The charging handle is inserted.
The bolt carrier group slides home.
The upper and lower halves are finally united.
A function check ensures everything works mechanically.
A final wipe down cleans off assembly oil.
The rifle is tagged for inventory tracking.
The M16 rifle. Ready for service.
Two pins lock the rifle into one solid unit.